buddy.
And we went to Arkansas just for you, and then
You weren't even fucking there.
Not in Arkansas. What the hell, dude? Hi, Chris. So watch it. You legally have to get over.
I see it.
You legally have to let him in.
Look, see?
Okay.
He's so slow. He big fat fuck. He's slow.
I'm still trying to tell him how to drive.
I got this.
You can't even tell he's driving, can you? No hands on the wheel. I'm really driving from over
You
here.
complain a lot.
Hey.
I mean, for
You should know, of all people, that complaints get you somewhere.
no, they don't.
So, we're traveling, and I'm a dirty, greasy, nasty hippie. But I'm a happy, dirty, nasty, greasy happy because I got to spend the weekend in the woods. And made me feel better.
The sun's finally coming out. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, it's been rainy. Finally seeing some sunshine.
Patched a bunch of holes on the
Look,
camper.
I don't know what made you think that we broke up.
What does that mean? We were together? Were we together? Oh, that's good shit.
So anyway, we are out of the woods, kind of, but not for long.
About to go right back into them. Just moving down the road a little bit.
Yeah. We enjoyed our stay, our free camp stay near the lake, and we're just gonna find another lake to go do some more free camping at.
Well, we got shit.
Well,
I got shit to do tomorrow.
The sun got bright. Like Olive said. I think we're gonna go see a buddy pretty soon.
Yeah.
Might see a couple buddies.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about starting up a
traveling
different
channel.
channel. Yeah, for traveling and
Whoa.
just
God,
doing that kind of stuff.
that just got really blinding. Can you see?
See what?
Here, put on my glasses.
I would rather have the hard ones.
Really? You want the hard ones?
These things fucking suck.
Alright, here.
Nah, keep them. I got some in the thing. I'm fine. I'm using the phone up here to block it. This road sucks.
Yeah, well.
Oh damn! I think we're in Hot Cove.
You whine too much. You cry too much. You're complaining to the wrong person. How about that?
Right. So I'm gonna start a channel talking mostly about camping and traveling and shit like that. The daily problems that nobody else wants to talk about, or that other people do talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it again anyway. That kind of stuff.
Like having a shit in a bag
Yeah.
and having to, carry it around with you until you find a place to throw it away.
Yeah. So I've done a lot. I've done camping like my whole life. But
not like me.
I never, not once, ever had a fucking bucket. Not to shit in. And I was like,
It's nice, isn't it?
this chick is all like, gotta have a bucket, gotta have a toilet to sit on. I thought it was weird. Then I took a shit in it once. I was like, hey, that's convenient. I'm sold.
It works really well.
Alright, you sold me on the bucket. Okay.
So basically what you do is you get a 5-gallon bucket, and they sell these lids that go on top of them at Walmart. They're called a luggable loo, right? You take a black trash bag, or any kind of trash bag that you know that's not going to just rip easy, and you put it in like it's a trash can, right? You put the lid back down on it, really good. It keeps the bag in place. You put some pine chips or cedar chips or sand or whatever the fuck you want to use. We carry around a bag of pine chips because they're real cheap and really easy to get, right? The government dumps shit in rivers, right? But I'm not going to shit in the river or near the river as much as possible because I know what happens.
That's an ethics. It's a thing about ethics and morality.
I would much rather not contribute to the problem. And so I've done a whole bunch of research on this stuff while living on the road and before going back on the road. I've done a lot of research. So it looks like we're going to go into an ugly storm.
Yeah, this is not pretty.
Yeah, right? Let me show you.
It's gorgeous,
but the weather is not looking good. So here, let me flip this around so you guys can see what we're looking at.
It showed none of that.
Do you see all these clouds and shit we're fixing to go? Okay, so back to what I was saying. So you have your chips in your bucket, right? You do your business, you add more chips, or if you're done with that bag because it stinks so fucking bad,
Christy.
You twist it up, right? Tie a knot in it, you stick it back in the bucket. You take another bag and you put it over that. So then later on, and this leggable loo closes down really good, it keeps the smell in there really good. So later on down the road, you know, you probably got 3 to 5, I don't know how many times you take a shit or whatever while you're in the woods. At the end of it, you throw them all in one bag. When you throw your trash away somewhere, you throw it with it. It's no different. A lot of people are like, this is really gross, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe you're throwing shit away in a dumpster. But people who own cats or dogs, come on now. You're gonna grab their poop out of their fucking box, or you're gonna pick it up off the ground in a bag and you're gonna throw it away in a trash can, right? You do the same thing with birds, anything that you clean up poop after. So what's the difference if it's gonna be our animal or if it's gonna be us, right? It's better than leaving it somewhere with your teepee on the fucking ground like I've seen people do, which is absolutely disgusting, drives me crazy. Throw that shit away. Don't leave it out there in the woods. Don't ruin it for the next guy that's out there trying to free camp. Period. Sorry, I'm very passionate about that, but I really can't stand it when people leave their trash everywhere.
Yeah, I hate it when my dog goes over there and eats it.
Yeah, that too. That's really bad.
It's just poop.
So I mean, I understand.
Man, just went straight into it. Yeah, there's like 3 of them.
Right.
Highway Patrol is out like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Running their extortion game.
Yeah, they're everywhere today. So anyway, trash goes to a landfill leaks into rivers. Okay, I know, you probably have a point there, but you know what?
Now, the new landfills are lined, but I don't know if that helps or not. You know, there is no solution. There is no problem that fixes everything.
No, so it doesn't fix everything.
The best you can do is
make an effort.
Yeah, is do your best and make a conscious. Try to be at least make a conscious effort not to destroy shit as you go.
Also, for those out there who want to go hunting or trailheading or you know whatever they want to do out there, at least they won't have to step in your shit. You know, don't contribute to the problem. Put it all in a space where we're not going to fucking be walking in it, right?
Yeah, I've always dug holes.
So where are we going?
Find a crack in a rock.
We are in the wonderful state of Oklahoma, and that's all. That's the closest to specifics I'm gonna get on that. So, what is it?
Is there a sound?
Is it coming from your speaker? That's coming from one of your.
Why did that just start playing all of a sudden?
I don't know. But it threw you off though.
Whoa! It sounded like I was losing pieces.
Oh yeah, it's definitely coming from your phone.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me.
Now you see how bothersome noises can be when you're trying to drive, right?
Yeah. Why is it still playing?
I don't know.
There we go.
We're all talking shit. No,
yeah.
We're talking about shit. Yeah. But yes, a 5-gallon bucket with a luggable loo, pine chips, and trash bags. If you have to travel and you do not have, I prefer that over digging a hole and allowing some animal later to eat it.
I like digging holes because it's like a challenge, right? You dig a hole and then try.
If you're gonna be there for a while, yeah, I get that.
I try to drop a load and hit the bottom without touching the sides.
To too cold for camping. Wiping with a snowball makes my butt pucker like chewing a lemon, Brian Johnson said.
Wiping your butt with a snowball, that sounds like, that's actually...
That sounds pretty clean.
Yeah. I mean, we've never done that.
Me either.
I thought
Hey,
that I'd
Pikes.
be doing some of that in,
Learned that
I used to carry 2 of them.
we filled them to 5 gallons. I believe that we could both carry one. We have 2 of them. I used to have 6, and we used to have them on top of a van, so we'd have to take a water hose and climb the ladder to the top of the van and fill them up that way. But they're very convenient to have because not only do you have a hand washing station because they have these little nozzles on them that has like an on and off switch. So there's your running water, right? Okay. You can
Gravity.
you can fill them up fairly cheap at some of the water filling stations, or you can find a friend along the way who has somewhere where you can fill it. I mean, it's like 10 gallons of water, you know. Most people will be like, sure, 10 gallons, go ahead.
Hey, Pikes, I'm gonna, after this next court date on the 28th, we're gonna come to Colorado, but we're gonna drag ass about it. I'm gonna take like, oh man, I don't know,
We have a gathering to go to.
3 days.
We have a gathering to go to.
Okay, we'll figure it out. I got work to do along the way between here and there. So.
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong about that. It's not until around the 20th next month.
Of March. That's what I thought. Yeah.
So, are you done? This is my channel. Start your own traveling channel. He's going to.
Yeah, but mine's gonna be way cooler.
I don't care.
You know why it's gonna be cooler? I'm gonna keep.
Because you have no heart. Sorry.
Well, you wouldn't. You gave me these, and I wanted those.
Oh, that's why it's gonna be cooler.
Yeah, I didn't want those though.
Okay.
That's too much heart.
What type of gathering I'm in. Okay, so around March 20th, there's going to be an East Texas rainbow gathering for the rainbow family. It's going to be on a friend of mine's 3 acres out in the woods. Anyone's welcome to come as long as you have a belly button. You have to have a belly button. That's the requirements.
That's fucked up. What if you don't have a belly button? Oh, I guess you're welcome too, huh?
You gotta have a belly button.
You gotta have a belly button?
Yeah, that's the requirements.
Fucked up.
So, Rainbow Family Gathering happening around March 20th, which I'm excited. I want to get there. I would like to get there a little early for seed camp. That way I can take shitters. It's my year to do so. So I'll have to stop at like a thrift store somewhere, find a good old shovel to use. So at the gathering, since there's a lot of pooping going on, usually, we dig shitters. There's rules about them. How many inches wide, how many inches deep, and how long we build them. And you leave the dirt at the end of it, so whenever you do your business, and they're pretty deep, right? They're like 3 foot deep or something like that.
Why are you always talking shit?
Because shit's a very important thing to talk about.
Nobody ever, like, would you...
Because people just automatically assume that hippies just shit wherever, and we don't. We actually are very conscious about where we shit and how we shit. Do you have to show your belly button? No, that's the lovely part. You have to have one, but you don't have to prove it. So, you know, just show up and be yourself, and they'll welcome you home. Audis are okay, yes. Innies, outies, crookities, any outies, whatever, outie innies, you know.
An Audi Innie, that sounds uncomfortable.
You just say you have a belly button and you're accepted, right? So anyway, bring your banjos, bring your.
There's no electronic music. Right? No, you don't.
They frown on it, but it's not the.
Nobody's. I mean,
there's so much music already being created.
It's like Burning Manning. It's like Burning Man, but not in the desert.
No. You can't compare this to Burning Man. Burning Man is a
way cooler.
Burning Man is a place of destruction. place of connection. It is a place where you go to connect with the nature, you connect with the people, and you go to just be. If you need to find yourself, it's a good place to do so. If you're going to look for someone else, it's also a good place to do so. A lot of people will go there with one person and leave with another. It's kind of a rainbow tradition. Not all of us do that, of course, especially couples. But you know, if he really wanted to get rid of me and he wanted to walk away with another hippie chick, I'd understand. That happens a lot. So
it's March, right?
it's not March yet.
Well, it's when it's at.
Wait till my birthday.
When's that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. I'm never gonna know if you don't tell me.
I have.
As soon as you do, I'll forget.
I've told you a few times.
I don't. You did?
Exactly. You've been to the one in Washington State, so you got to go to the national in Washington, which was back in 2011, I believe, is when the one that took place. And I actually caught the tail end of that one and was helping people get out of the gathering because they were stuck there. A lot of people got abandoned there by whoever they rode in on. Yeah, that was good.
Freudian slip.
And
You just gave away your secret.
yeah, sure. I had my own ride. People were riding in on me, alright?
Right.
So anyway, that was before I got married. But I did leave with the person that came with me, but I also brought 3 others out. I did make room. I had to leave things behind. It's like a fire festival. No, it's not like Burning Man. This is not a fire festival.
It is
not. You can't compare the two. Just because
you can. It's a bunch
really
of people
can.
coming together to share an experience.
Well, then you can say that it's the same as the gathering of the Juggalos, and it is not.
Okay, well, those people are coming together to share an experience as well. Burning Man,
a rainbow family gathering is totally different.
I don't see how you don't see a slight similarity between Burning Man and Rainbow.
Because if you've never been to either, you can't compare the two. You really can't compare the two. One is about destruction and hate and filth.
Burning Man's about hate. Well, there's a bunch of filthy people no matter what you do.
I'm not talking about filthy people, filthy behavior, leaving trash everywhere, not giving a fuck about Mother Nature or anybody else.
Throwing their trash out and stuff like that. I mean, you can say the same thing about bass fishermen. You know?
A rave, Boner, yes. Burning Man is like a rave.
I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Burning Man's like a rave.
And a rainbow family gathering is closer to the equivalent of meditating and going to yoga with a bunch of other people. You're going to the woods for a peaceful connection. You're not going there to be angry or loud or disruptive or anything like that. You go there to have fun, be kind, and absorb knowledge.
No money.
Money is no good at a rainbow gathering. That's another big difference.
That is a big difference.
So at Burning Man and Gathering the Juggalos and a lot of other get-togethers where people gather together, your money is good. You can buy things. The last gathering I went to, for days, I tried to find a specific thing to buy from anybody who might have had it. Because I didn't have anything worth trading, I couldn't get what I needed. Tradables are better than tradables are your currency.
Like craft shit.
Things that
Machetes,
things
like that.
things that you make by hand, or things that help you survive.
Or barter, labor, that kind of thing.
Yes.
I'll do this if you can do that.
Right, like I'll fix your tail light if you can change my oil. Something like that. That's a barter that would be acceptable at a rainbow gathering.
Hey baby, I'll change your tail light and change your oil. I'll fix them both right now. How you doing? Like, you want to pull over? Why you gotta be so dirty? Always talking shit.
Because we talk about the things that a lot of people have a hard time talking about.
Yeah.
So, just like, yes, love is the currency. That actually helps. A lot of people go there to learn how to craft. A lot of people go to learn thick. Sometimes you get rained out. Sometimes you get snowed in. Sometimes
Snowed in? I I heard that guy likes to release government documents all over the internet.
Sometimes shit happens.
Back to the bucket.
Sometimes,
and that's where the bucket comes from.
so sometimes things happen. Things happen at the gatherings. People go missing. Fights break out. Sometimes people's dogs will. Okay, this is another thing about a gathering. Most places that are a place of gathering, people will control their own animals. When you enter a rainbow gathering, you are going home. Most people will release their dogs and tell them, go be dogs. If they find them by the end of the gathering, they're meant to be. Otherwise, someone else ends up with them, or they end up at dog camp, or they get lost in the forest. I like to hold on to my dog. I'm very connected to my dog, so I make sure that she's connected to me. Not all rainbow owners are like that. They release their dogs as soon as they get home and they let them go. Now, we call it home no matter where the gathering is. The gathering itself is home. Being in the woods is home. So the first thing you're going to get when you get to the front gate of any gathering is arms. The forest cops or regular cops from coming in. It's usually forest cops. We usually stop them at the gate. They usually want to ask some questions and be dicks, and sometimes they're actually really cool and they understand what we're doing. A lot of the times we're not on someone's private property. We're in national forests. That's where a lot of the gatherings take place. So the forest pigs try to come and, say, well, we need someone to sign this paper saying they're responsible for all these people. Well, that's part of the rainbow gathering. We don't choose a specific leader. We don't have one person that's responsible for everybody else. And that is one way that we rise up against the government. We go out in the woods several times a year. We teach people how to live off the land. We teach people how to avoid living off the government. We teach people how to not have a 9-to-5 and still survive. Because let's face it, most people with a 9-to-5 aren't making it anyway, and if they are, they're just barely fucking making it. It's because they have someone in the household other than themselves with an income. So we find trades. We find things that we can make with our own hands. We try to bring up our own country with our hands by making our own goods, by selling our own goods, and bringing the money back to our own fucking country instead of spending it in fucking China.
That is true.
We try to grow our own food. We teach how to grow food. We teach how to harvest. We teach how to forage. I usually teach crocheting. I'll find a kitchen to work in. That's another thing people do. They'll find a kitchen or a bus to hang out with that has a kitchen that travels the U.S. and goes to things like Occupy and like the North Dakota pipeline protest. We go to those kinds of protests and we feed the people out there camped for days protesting. That's what the Rainbow family likes to specialize in, is being kitchens and going across the U.S. and helping to take care of the people. And we get our that's a good pin. So we get most of our food from food banks or from people who got food from the food bank and they don't like that food, and we find out how to make it into something good. And nobody goes hungry at the gatherings. If you go hungry, it's because you haven't asked for something. A closed mouth does not get fed. There you go, there's Standing Rock.
Hey, that fight's not over yet, by the way.
No, we're still fighting that.
Red Fun's still locked up. They're trying to put the fucking pipeline through. There was 1,000 more warriors heading north. Last I heard, I'm sure they're there by now.
It's getting dark now.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
So anyway, I know I need to talk more about the Rainbow gatherings in my streams, and I will. We will be going to a gathering as soon as possible.
Have y'all ever seen the show called Dual Survival? With
I've never heard that, but I don't watch a lot of TV.
I don't watch a lot of TV either, but it was on the. I did watch about 45 days worth of TV this year.
I never get that choice of what to watch when I'm in a place like that, so that doesn't help.
Oh, you're just too nice. I go in there, I'm like, hey, turn this fucking shit off. Nobody gives a fuck about wrestling, you goddamn rednecks.
Oh, but football.
Oh yes, well I did watch the Super Bowl. That's the only thing I mean, you're in jail in the Super Bowl. You're watching the fucking football game. Anyway, yeah. So there are these two guys. One's a hippie guy and one's an old Marine or some shit like that, Special Force or something. And they go camping together and try to get out of shitty situations. Just kind of rang a bell when you were talking about that.
Well, the shows that I like to watch is like...
I'm a fair bit of both of them.
Naked and Afraid. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah?
Naked and Afraid.
Why wouldn't you let me shit on the table yesterday, then? That was funny, wasn't it? That was a funny
I got a
idea.
video of him shitting on the bucket, guys. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, so they had these picnic tables. And,
hey, put a 1 if you want me to upload that video in a little while.
And
Otto shitting on a bucket with a luggable loose seat.
They had all these tables.
Talking about shit again.
And I was yeah. And I was trying to put the bucket up on top of the table and then sit on the bucket on top of the table. And I was like, I'm gonna go out and shit on one of these tables.
I don't think anybody wants. There's 19 people in here, and nobody wants to see you shitting on a bucket.
Nobody wants to see somebody shitting on a bucket. That's why they put doors on a bathroom. I mean, damn. I mean, I know why they put doors on my bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
I get that.
There's shit. Yeah, lots of shit.
Oh my god.
Lots of stinky, stinky shit. Hey, safety man.
Safety man. Yeah, we'll be coming to see you soon too.
Okay, now that we're sitting still and I can see the chat, I'm gonna scroll up and see what you guys have to say.
What do you say?
Go do what you gotta do.
Oh.
To fuck off my stream. What?
I got this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oops. I don't know what I just did. I accidentally did something to somebody. Hey! Hey! Safety man said call him. Nothing to see here. Move along. Right. Nothing to see here now that Otto jumped out, right? So, someone asked if we were going to Colorado. Who asked that? I was trying to find out who asked that. So I don't know if you guys know how Streamlabs work, but it sucks because the chat doesn't, I don't see everything. Okay, I don't know who asked, but someone asked, okay, it was you that asked if we were going to Colorado. MMA Sensei, is it Sensei? Am I saying it right? MMA Sensei. So we are going to Colorado, but not right now. We have to get back to... Is he doing the bucket thing live? No. It was just a recording I did yesterday when he was shitting on the bucket. We are not coming to Colorado right this second. We're going to do some camping in Oklahoma for a couple of days. He has another court date on the 28th in Texas. So we have to be back there for that. And after the court thing, then we have some time to waste again. Hey, YouTube watcher. Thanks for joining us. So we're gonna be doing some more camping and probably in a bunch of rain again because it's springtime, right? So we've been trying to repair the camper, the pop-up, and if anyone has any ideas, the canvas is kind of dry rotted, and if I record him shitting on a bucket, it will void my phone's warranty. I've already recorded him, and my phones are, I mean, I have like the worst phone ever, so I love camping in the rain as long as it stops before I'm ready to pack up long enough for things to dry out, which it did not. So anyway, the camper, the canvas on it is dry rotting, and every time we attempt to make a repair on a hole, it rips some more. So It's $1,000 to replace the entire canvas on it, and we can't afford that. So what we're going to try to do is just use tarps and get through at least another 6 months with the camper the way it is. We had a blowout on one of the camper tires had a blowout, so we had to get a tire. But at least we're okay there for now.
Hey.
Hold on. What up? Hey, what's up? You said hey, and then you didn't say anything else. What's up?
I prepaid 20.
Okay, I'm still live streaming. Get jobs
I'm
and pay.
using their bucket.
Okay, I might take a break here in a second and let people talk amongst themselves. We're getting told to get jobs. So, we do have some work to do along the way. Jobs will be happening soon. But if you've never lived in our position, and
I think I'll get a job where I beat the shit out of people for doing absolutely nothing wrong and then claim to be a hero.
I think I'm going to get a job trying to help those lose their job that tell people to get a job.
I think I'll get a job where I get to be a terrorist and wear a badge every day.
MMA says Otto the cop.
I just was behind somebody in line who was bragging about getting in a chase with somebody, ramming their vehicle, busting their window, dragging them out, and then beating the shit out of them after they got them out of the car.
Okay,
And
this
the guy behind the counter was like, well, they deserved it.
this is not a free speech channel yet until I have 1,000 subscribers. So, mods, please do your job and get rid of the Rhode Island Van Man and this other one, Holly Weird, whatever her name is.
Holly Weir.
Holly Weird.
Yeah.
Just get rid of them. Just time them out.
No, block those fuckers. They're fucking pieces of shit.
Well, I want to give them a chance, but if they want to continue to be the way they are...
There's some people who don't deserve a chance.
Hey, you guys gotta talk to Otto for a minute because I have to go pee.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Oh, God.
Go demonetize you. Take that with you.
What?
Go demonetize you.
I'm not monetized, so
I know,
how can
it's
you do
funny.
that?
Shit, neither am I. You fucking every time I fucking upload a video, it's already strucken before it ever
Do me a
gets
favor,
finished.
don't ash in my fucking drink.
Your drink is all the way over there. How am I gonna do that?
You see the ashes over here?
No, I don't. She cries a lot. You cry a lot for a white girl.
I am an Indian chica.
Oh man, it's
I've
fun.
been here before.
Probably. It's hard being on the road
You were here quite recently.
it's hard being on the road with fucking back hurts.
Why did you bring me to the same one?
Oh. That'll do it. you were pumping gas with a cigarette, no, I wouldn't do that. Ashes to ashes, funky to funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie. I like it. Sounds like a bumper sticker. Somebody should put that on a shirt. You could just change the name. You know how you get those, like, every fucking gas station's got a whole rack of names on keychains and shit. Just put it, insert your name here. That'd be a great Mother's Day gift. That's crazy. So, I was just behind somebody at the checkout up here. He was talking about some violence that he did to somebody as his job, right? I also saw some of Wolfie Gladly. Wolfie Gladly was had his camera smacked. Some chick was chasing people with a fucking rock, hit him with a stick and shit. And the cop was like, "Well, yeah, we can't do nothing. Nothing we can do. We can't do nothing." Patrick and Extra Good last night. They got fucking beat up by a security guard. Cop comes out. "Oh no, there ain't nothing we can do." What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fucking fuck? God damn. And I don't like being fucked with, you know. I can't. You don't work that way. And they're like super cool. Like, these people are all super cool, right? So I mean, Patrick can be annoying, but fuck, that's no reason to fucking hate somebody or fucking beat them up. But to actually, like, you're at work and you leave and go chase somebody down the fucking sidewalk to kick their ass, that's bullshit. But you flip somebody off and all of a sudden you're going to jail. They can do something about that. You hurt their feelings, right?
Alright guys, how much shit did you talk about me? Be honest.
That's all I talked about.
I had to bird bath it in there. You know, my face is cleaner now, I think. My hands are cleaner. Now I don't look too much like a dirty hippie.
Alright, let's do this again, huh?
Wait, what are we doing again?
Driving.
Oh. I'm not driving. Oh, you broke it.
No.
Okay, so that black charger does not work for this. But then again,
Yeah, the cable might be.
It's already charged.
That cable might be ready to go.
Nothing now that I'm back, huh? Imagine that. Wait, I did grab that thing, didn't I? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I got it. Wait, don't leave. I gotta get situated.
Side by side.
Side by side?
Yeah.
Like you and me?
Yep.
He almost didn't kiss me in front of y'all. Did you see that? Okay. What was I talking about before I went to the bathroom?
Probably shitting in a bucket.
Nah. I was done with the shit in the bucket.
Look at this road warrior. That's a mall crawler right there. It's funny, you know, this truck is mostly stock, and I go more places than most people with decked out rigs.
That's just because they're pussies and they don't want to hurt their babies.
They have big old giant vaginas. Well, hell, if I paid 50, 60 grand for a fucking truck, I wouldn't want to take it out either.
Your wife wants to see the buttons a little bit more. We're moving now, so I don't know how well that's going to work out, but I will try for you.
Hey, we got a ton of buttons.
So. be looking. You're driving. I mean, he just has a ton of them. If you really want to look at them, you can meet up with Otto sometime, and he'll let you pick one.
Yeah, you can pick anything you want.
Yep. And he's going to be adding more and rearranging them, and he also has a job to do with this big red foam finger thing that he has.
Huh.
Get out of the exit lane. Oh yeah, I forgot where I put it. Thing a woman wants, right? Uh-oh, trying to reconnect.
Yeah,
Okay.
trucks are cheaper.
There we go.
Yeah, but I like my truck.
Trucks are cheaper than me.
Trucks are cheap.
Cheaper than me.
Cheap.
You're not answering the question.
I don't answer questions.
I'm actually pretty easy to please as far as financial goes. I'm like probably the least maintenance this guy's ever met. But oh my god, if I need something. Oh no!
I'm a fucking tight ass.
He is. He is a tight ass.
I don't like spending credits. Unless it's on the Death Star.
If you guys want to know more about the Rainbow Family gatherings, they actually have Facebook pages. Nearly every state has a group of Rainbow Family. Like I said, we'll be going to the East Texas Rainbow Family gathering in March. So I think it's gonna be a smaller one. I don't like hitting up the nationals because there's too many people there, and I have social anxiety, so I really can't handle big crowds sometimes. I think a gathering of 50 or less is comfortable. Even that's probably a little much for me. Safety man said call him when you can.
Yeah, I'll call you soon.
He will, after I'm done talking. Because he'll want me to mute you guys, and I'm not going to do that right now. See, when I'm passenger, I have more control over phone things. When I'm driving, I don't get to watch stuff. I don't get to talk to people. Where are we headed? Somewhere, Oklahoma. Have you ever heard of that place?
It's right next to nowhere.
Right next to nowhere,
About
Oklahoma.
30 miles west.
Actually, there is a place called No Man's Land, Oklahoma. There's a city called No Man's Land. I've been there. I've camped there. So by tomorrow I'll be done talking.
Hey, you know why the wind only in Texas always heads north? Because Oklahoma sucks that hard.
I personally like Oklahoma.
I like Oklahoma too.
There's some things about Oklahoma I don't like, but there's some things about every place I don't like. Arkansas is a wonderful place too if you can stay off grid. As long as you're off grid or in the little hippie towns, you're good there. But if you're like in Little Rock or in Fayetteville area, the cities in Arkansas just really suck. Just like in Texas. The cities in Texas are the worst.
Cities everywhere suck. I mean, it's
I
it's just an
disagree.
opinion thing.
I disagree. There are some cities that are actually pretty chill, really nice. People are welcoming. For example, Portland. For a long time, it was a wonderful place to go and chill. It's a very green city. Look at the.
Man, they got a fuckload
So
of
there's
things
two
out
highway patrols sitting on the side of the road,
here. There's two here. Those two down
in the
next
same
town,
spot,
over two.
just chilling, just sitting there having a,
Good. Let them sit there. At least they're not extorting nobody.
Well, they will. Watch, this guy's riding without fucking headlights. They'll get him.
It's probably a cop. He's like, I can do what I want. I got my blue line bumper sticker, my blue and red line license plate. I can do what I want.
So I actually have a friend in Arkansas who has a blue line fucking license plate. It says he got away with speeding and all kinds of shit for 5-6 years, and then finally they started picking on him. And they started picking on him because they shot his dog in front of his kid as he was getting off the school bus. And so we made a bunch of phone calls cousin Otto made a bunch of phone calls.
I was trying to get the video, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to subpoena that from the court." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm pretty sure I can get that." Right? They said, "Well, it's part of an open investigation." I said, "Okay, what are you investigating?" No, I can't tell you that. Okay, well, are you investigating the dog for committing a crime? What crime are you investigating? Well, I can't. I'm not telling you nothing. Click. Okay. All right. Well, a few days after, they ended up posting it on their Facebook page.
Channelingus. Do you know who Channelingus?
Channelingus. No, but I like the name. I've seen the name before.
Hey, Otto and girlfriend.
Hi. How you doing?
Where's your girlfriend?
Right here.
Oh.
Itty bitty.
Oh, the itty bitty is the watchdog's girlfriend. She's a little bitch.
I love me some bitches.
And the bitches love him. So, we've been talking about getting a pig. I really want one. I've always really wanted one, but neither one of us know how to take care of a pet pig.
I've never had any kind of pig before, but
I've had pigs before, but they weren't pets. They were food.
I was talking about getting a dog, and a friend of mine sent me a link to a Facebook post where they were selling some mini pigs, and I was like,
Genty, that's a negative. I actually lost subs last night, and I'll probably lose subs today. Every time I put a live stream up, it teeters. I'll either gain some or lose some, but I always stay around 950, which is, I'm not really butthurt about that, because as soon as I reach 1,000, I'm going to be making a free speech channel so everyone can talk all the shit they want. And I don't know if I'm ready emotionally for that. So it's okay if I stay, whatever the universe wants. It's okay if I stay teetering around 950. If the people want to be able to talk a bunch of shit, a bunch of trolls will start subscribing to me, I suppose. So, I mean, and I know I probably have a big majority of my people are probably trolls, so.
I don't think that's true.
I would say at least 100.
I think that's about the number.
I know one of them has 20 channels. So that makes it really, when you get 5 people that have 20 channels, it's 100. That's 100 subscribers that are trolls. So,
Well,
I do appreciate everyone's attempts and tries to help get me more subs. I appreciate that. Maybe someday I'll get there, but I'm not too awfully stressed with it right now. I still need them. I'll still remind people, hey, I haven't reached 1,000 yet, but that's not the reason why I'm here. So it would help though, probably. I don't know. Guinea pigs are sort of small. We don't want guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are noisy, they smell funny, and they are very messy. If we're gonna have a rodent, it's gonna have to be a rat.
I'm pretty sure. The only reason I was even thinking about a dog is because I know how to train dogs.
And because I have one and he's jealous.
Well, I miss dogs. I used to raise dogs and train them, and now
I'm not always the most cuddly.
Now I'm missing them. But Nova's pretty much my dog now. Sorry.
Whatever. I think we've already proved that.
This dog follows me everywhere.
She came back without you, though.
It was raining. That's why I want a real dog, not a rodent. It's a rodent that barks.
Do you hear the way he talks about you? She's like, I don't care as long as he pets me, feeds me. Which, by the way, she needs a bag of dog food.
She'll be alright.
She needs a bag of dog food.
She'll be okay.
She needs a bag of dog food.
She'll be alright.
2 cats and a hamster. Kids need to stop bringing animals home. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about just, look!
I used to do that as a kid too. Bring home a bunch of animals.
That's how we're gonna end up with a rat. Oh, I didn't say that out loud. I had a pet rat for a long time that rode on my shoulder. I had her for 5 years. Her name was Sabrina. Her eyes bulged out. She was a rescue, okay? Her mom tried to eat her when she was a pinky. So I saved her, and I put her with another mama rat, and she kind of took care of her a little bit, but I took care of the rest of her and was very attached to my rat for a long time. You can always get a weather neutered goat and call it a little Otto. Just joking. I love goats, actually, especially the miniature goats. Oh my gosh. Okay, you get a pig, I'll get a goat.
So I have no interest in having in having land anymore. I've done that. Been there, done that.
You will. Eventually he'll get tired.
Yeah, probably. You know, maybe.
It's
I
good
don't
to
know.
have a place to store things.
Fuck it. I don't want stuff. I'm tired of my stuff, of losing stuff.
I'm not talking about stuff. I'm talking about like RVs, fucking a cabin. You know, just to take a load off, to stop, you know, to let the jet lag catch up. Trust me, I've been on the road since I was fucking 19. I know these things. You're gonna want to break. It's fun sometimes, but sometimes it gets rough. Being on the road is not all shits and giggles.
Yeah, well, having your address posted all over the internet and having people show up random
That's why
hours
you don't
of
have an
time, day and
address.
night.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Not gonna have an address. Fuck that.
You don't need an address to have. I mean, you don't need an address. I was off grid for a long time and didn't have an address for 2.5 years.
No.
It wasn't. I mean, not long after I got an address that I went back on the road.
No, I'm good. I'd rather spend rent money on something I actually liked.
Question, you mentioned getting a paddle for Otto to use on you. I wonder how that turned out. Well, you know, I actually threatened to leave Otto because he's a bit vanilla for me, which means he's too regular, not spicy enough. I don't know how else to put it. He doesn't want to do those things with me because of the things that people have accused him of that he's not guilty of.
I'm not doing shit.
Unless it's a boat paddle, and he won't be using it on me.
Gonna be a whip and a long one.
But he can't actually go forward. I'm gonna fucking record it just so everyone knows how much I enjoyed it.
We're gonna have to start a Pornhub channel.
Well, they already have a U-board.
Yeah.
They do. They have a U-board.
Like YouTube?
Yeah, it's like
for porn?
Yes, they have a U-board. Trust me, my ex was there every day.
Kids these days.
7 years younger than me. Will you stop making me feel so bad about his age already?
Instagram.
Piles of rock in the middle of the road. What the fuck
We
is
need some of
about?
that. Oh, it's concrete.
Huh. Busted up road, maybe? That was weird. Any updates on the case? I've been out of the loop for a while. Which case are you talking about? My case? His case? I mean, we're on my channel.
All
so
the cases are fucked up and stuff. It was just a fucking...
Okay, YouTube watcher. I'm sure it's not the lack of knowledge, but more of a fear of accusations, inappropriate accusations.
All the fuck I want to do is,
Okay,
is
I had
survive 6
shut up.
months.
Shut up for a minute. I had a sad day. Okay, I didn't even say anything about Otto, other than thanks guys for supporting both of us. And because I had a sad day, because I lost somebody, because I was having a rough time, emotionally and spiritually, it had nothing to do with Otto. Because I had a sad day, everyone took it, not everyone, but a majority of the people that were watching that video were saying things like, oh, he must have done it to me. And then they were asking him, what'd you do to her? Why is she so sad? Why does it have to be his fault if I'm in if I had a bad day? If I'm in a rotten mood? Why? I mean, it could be nothing to do with him. So that is why he must stay vanilla, because My goodness, heaven forbid I should say that he whipped me with the paddle last night and I enjoyed it. And someone would say, oh my God, he whipped her and he's making her say she enjoyed it. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's a bit ridiculous, but you know, I can't expect him to even try to be kinky with me because someone might overhear it and twist his words and make one of these videos, you know, saying that he forced me into something that I didn't want to do. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I have to have a boring sex life because of the trolls. That's what it boils down to. It's not that boring though. I mean, camping is intense. Fucking camping is intense. Camping while fucking is intense.
Especially when people on a boat ride by.
Oh, my phone wants to die. I bet your cord's
It's got to
don't
be a
reach.
black one.
Which one? The black one.
You alright? Did you see it coming? Hey, how are you navigating with a live stream going?
I'm not navigating shit, dude.
Alright, well, I don't think we're going to the right spot.
Well, it might not be. I suppose I'm gonna have to let you guys go. Because he doesn't know how to navigate himself. He can't navigate for me.
Alright, I got it.
So,
Well, I mean, I got fucking recorders.
do you know where you need to be going?
Yeah.
You
Right
which
there.
town?
Well, now I don't.
Do you know which town you're going to?
Yeah. Muskogee, right there.
No.
Yeah, it's right there. God damn it! Fuck! There, leave it there so I can see where
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I don't know where you're going. You want me to let you out here? I'll come back and get
He's
you.
trying to ditch me.
I'll come pick you up.
Y'all
on the way
first to know he's trying to ditch me. Hold on now. I gotta see.
back. Right there.
Up here.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Okay.
trying to get there through there.
Okay, so
Right there. Yeah.
So
Yes.
there is your turn.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's got to be backed out so I can see the dot.
I guess I don't have to leave. We can stay. He figured it out.
What did you say?
Richard F. Hi.
Wait. What did you say? I can't hear you.
Hi, Richard F.
What?
You got an ear infection? Gotta figure that shit out. Triple antibiotic. Works for everything. At the risk of sounding corny, I hope our paths cross sometime. That doesn't sound corny at all, MMA. I hope I get to cross everyone's path that's on here. I probably actually already have, just, you know. Also, Chris Marcus, you said something about letting us stay the night at your place sometime, but you couldn't because it was messed up or dirty or something. You do know that I'm a housekeeper, right? As long as I don't have to be lifting couches and stuff, I'm alright.
Hey, you do know that the last
I
place we stayed had the living room had a dirt floor and a concrete table.
But I kept up on the dishes.
Oh
didn't I?
yeah.
I even cooked for you. Even though it came out like shit the first 2 times. The third time he was like, oh yeah, that's some food right there. Came out of a can.
Canned chili. Boy, you can cook some badass canned chili.
That's what happens when you mix a can of chicken with it. Don't make a wrong turn in Albuquerque. We're not going to Albuquerque. Not today.
That's a Bugs Bunny joke.
Okay.
You don't know that?
Nope.
Oh. Looks like I made a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Oh, okay.
Bugs Bunny pops up out of the hole.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, yeah.
Some someone sent a Venmo for gas. Tony Sweet.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
That helps out a lot.
It does, because he was going to put me out there with a gas can and a sign.
Dude, so our biggest expense is gas. Like, no shit. It's either petrol. I'll say. I gotta rephrase.
We eat cheap and we don't shower, so
it's the biggest expense is petroleum products or fossil fuels. How about that? Fossil fuels are the biggest expense.
Well, if we got bicycles, we wouldn't have that problem.
Fuck that! I'm not pulling this goddamn trailer with a bicycle.
You don't have to. You buy a tent cot.
No,
and a trailer
fuck
for your
that.
bike.
No, I'm not buying shit. Look, so I spent $200 on this camper, on this pop-up camper behind me. $200. The canvas is fucked up. It's falling apart. It's $1,000 to replace that canvas. A bottle of Gorilla Glue is $6. A roll of duct tape is about $3. The most expensive Gorilla tape is $12. I can buy a fuckload of Gorilla Glue and duct tape for $1,000. You'll know it. If you ever see me, you'll know it, because my whole fucking camper is going to be duct tape, fucking everything. The whole thing is going to be made out of duct tape by the time I'm done with it.
I don't know why you didn't just do that in the first place. Take all the fucking canvas, the dry rotted canvas off, and just make your own out of duct tape. I mean, people make wallets.
I'm not taking it off because
people make wallets out of fucking duct tape. People make hats out of duct tape. Why can't you make a fucking canvas out of duct tape?
We will, because the whole damn thing's got holes all in the motherfucker.
Canvas, painter, tarps, and wax. YouTube
Canvas,
watcher
paper, yeah. Hey, so YouTube watcher, you sound like you know what tin pants are. You should look at those. Tin pants, as in tin, the metal, a tin can. You use wax and finishing oils for like a varnish.
MMA
your pants.
Venmo is another, it's an app for sending people money. I don't know how it works either. I don't have a Venmo myself. I have a PayPal, but
I got fucking 40 different apps.
I don't like to ask for money for myself on here, so I'm not asking anyone to post that. If you already have it, know it, and you want to donate to me, fine, but I am not into asking, so I beg in a different way. Wow, look at this. What's going on there?
They're sandblasting.
Oh, okay.
They gotta bag it up. I used to do that shit. It sucked.
What's my PayPal? I don't even know. I don't know it by heart.
You can have mine. It's Otto the Watchdog at Gmail.
He doesn't bother you begging on my channel.
No, I don't. Well, I don't usually ask, but if somebody's fucking wanting the shit, I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, but if you expect him to buy me Skittles and you send him $2 to buy me Skittles, don't expect him to get it for me right away.
The next morning was too long for you. Instant gratification. What, you want me to Amazon it? You want me to Amazon?
You have to have an address for Amazon.
You want me to Amazon you some fucking Skittles?
I would like some Skittles. Oh, by the way, I have a new favorite Skittles.
Those things are nasty.
Skittles didn't shut the fuck up. These are the best.
Nasty. That's bullshit.
These are the best Skittles ever, especially if you like yogurt covered things, which I do. These are the bomb. Oh my god, they're my favorite.
She likes yogurt. Hey, I'll tell you. Hey, here's another one. So I got her dog. I got itty bitty addicted to.
I will start
Skittles.
I will start my dog's own PayPal or something in her own channel, and then you guys can send her donations. That way she gets. She needs a new sweater, and she needs some damn dog food and some treats.
Yeah, you're gonna have to crochet that shit.
Nope, I left all my crochet shit behind. Remember?
You brought a bag. I saw you.
That's for making money.
Okay, well,
I'm a crafter.
make a jacket. It's $20.
I'm not. She's not gonna give me $20.
A penny saved is a penny earned. That's Benjamin Franklin. You save a penny by making something for yourself, and you
But
just earn a penny.
if one of these people wanted her to have something, and they said, "Here's $20. Go to Petco and get her. Here's a picture of the sweater I want her to wear, or the outfit I want her to wear," I would go and get that and make her wear it.
That is fucked up. You're a tyrant. You're gonna make your dog wear stupid little costumes
That's why he likes me, because I'm a tyrant.
and dance around. You're gonna teach her to do tricks too.
She does dance around already. That ain't gonna work.
My studio lights, yeah, it will.
It does? Oh, okay.
I'll show off the studio lights one day too.
Studio lights.
Yeah,
I hope this don't get you pulled over.
dude. No matter what, if you're having a good time, it's illegal. I swear to God that whoever wrote the laws are Catholic.
YouTube watcher says I'm not a tyrant, that I'm dominant, and that my dog's a very good submissive.
Well,
Dogs are very good submissive.
hey, stop it! Stop it! I'm hitting the brake.
He's a good little watchdog. Actually, that couldn't be more opposite. I'm extremely submissive.
You're just hard-headed as fuck.
I have just done things. I have experience. I have already done things the hard way. I don't really want to do it again. I try doing things the easiest way possible. The worship's over. Can we get your puppy in auto matching outfits? Please do. Yes. Yes, please do.
Well,
Look, St. Patty's Day is coming up, guys. Get them some leprechaun outfits.
Oh my God.
I'll make him bleach his hair and dye it red. And there's actually a dog.
I'll start growing my beard out
There's
like.
dog hair dye. There's dog hair dye that's safe for dogs, and I can turn her red too. We can make her a little Irish puppy. Lucinator, what's up? What's up?
Lucinator, what's up, man?
So yeah, I think that's a good idea. When I make her own channel, I think I should set her up a PayPal. That way people can green tutus. Yes, leprechaun outfits with green tutus. Oh, Otto would look so handsome in a tutu.
Fuck it, I'll wear it. I don't give a shit. So I've been.
As long as you're paying for it, right?
I've been wearing khaki and black for so long that
They're always telling me to change my fucking clothes. I think I change a lot more often than you do.
Well, wear the
I
same.
might change into the same dirty shit, but
The thing is that I have like 6 sets of the exact same fucking thing.
get Otto a legless onesie. No, I want the onesie. If you get a onesie, it's mine. I want the onesie.
I get the same color pants. I get the same fucking shirt. I found clothes that I like, and I wear the same fucking thing.
You've ever heard of a bratty sub? That's who I am. Very bratty. Otto Toto.
Otto what?
Safety man said Otto Toto PayPal. Tammy Flo says my oldest son is a ginger and he has a belt buckle that says not Irish.
Otto Tutu.
No, it says Toto. Toto, like
Toto Tutu.
okay.
He means tutu.
Okay.
It's fun. That's funny as fuck. That's fucking funny as fuck.
Tony
Otto
Sweet.
Tutu. That's funny.
Tony Sweet says I am Tony the Dog Walker on Instagram. If you have that, you might enjoy my
That's
mix.
like AK.
Actually, I am on Instagram, and I keep trying to encourage him that he needs to be on Instagram.
I got too much social media shit. I can't keep up with it already.
Yes, Tutu, he said.
I mean, I'm still trying to get open records requests. I'm fucking sick and goddamn tired of every time I fill out an open records request. Then they're like, oh, it's gonna be $300 fucking, so I'll ask them for something smaller. It's like, dude, fuck off. Give me a physical address. No, bitch. Get this ready. I'm gonna be there in 10 days. You better have my motherfucking paper.
Hey,
What? Yeah.
chill out. Just chill.
I'm chill.
Just chill.
I'm chill.
Okay.
Hey.
Richard F, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, calm your tits.
Richard,
Calm your tits.
someone's trying to talk to you. Shut the fuck up. Richard F said, hey, Otto, things went well this morning, I think.
Richard F?
Yeah.
Things went well this morning, I think.
know, I missed something.
Maybe I'm missing something, or maybe I'm just not putting 2 and 2 together.
Piggy Pig would be a
Things went
better
well this
color for a
morning.
tutu.
For some reason, I'm thinking you're talking about an email exchange that we've had, or possibly Facebook. I don't know.
You have to be more specific with him. He's got so much going on in his head. YouTube watcher said, "Bitch, you better have my paper."
Bitch, you gotta have my paper.
It's my ear. The only thing getting abused over here is my ear.
Yeah, she was trying to concentrate earlier, and I kept whistling.
Yes, he emailed you the other night.
Oh, okay.
Tell Otto to start to inspect the documents, not have them send you copies.
Actually, that's a really good idea. So I've done that before, gone in and asked just to examine things. You get a lot more access, and then so when you go in and examine stuff, you find things that you also want copies of, and oftentimes it'll lead you down. It'll lead you into things that you never.
And you can take photos during your inspection.
And you can take photos, yes. So you can actually find the information that will lead you to another question. A lot of times I get reports of corruption, of some drastically corrupt thing, and then once we start looking at the records, what it ends up being is that the situation was fucked up, but it wasn't that they that somebody was trying to fuck it up. They're just so fucking incompetent that they fucked it up. A lot of times that happens with budgets and stuff. Usually the slush funds, the part that the extra money that's not in any budgets. But I really like getting receipts and emails and text messages, but it's fucking impossible sometimes, especially in Texas. They're fucking assholes.
I'm gonna have to stop letting him talk on my channel.
What? What?
I'm gonna have to stop letting you talk on my channel.
Why?
Because you talk too much.
I just talk a lot.
You talk a lot. And you don't like it when I interrupt you when you have a thing going on.
Oh yeah, well.
So, earlier.
I say important things.
I don't care.
But
They can watch it. You can watch it on your channel. So, lately we've been, in other chats we've discussed how, within this community we've had some differences, and we've been, who's got the hands on the steering wheel? He does. He needs to be paying attention to driving, right? Okay. Shut the fuck up and drive. Hey, watch them fingers. Felony fingers. So.
Misdemeanor fingers.
Would you please stop interrupting? I'm trying to talk about something important to me now. I'll wait till he's done.
I'm not saying nothing.
No, but you are taking the spotlight. So, back to what I'm trying to talk about, Mr. Rude. We've been talking about how people's differences within the community are tearing us apart. And I was saying things in the chat like, we need to lead by example. We literally need to stop bickering amongst ourselves because it makes our community weak. I think that Otto made a statement earlier saying that he expects them to act better than us. Law enforcement we're talking about, or public officials. He expects them to behave in a certain way. Well, expectations are premeditated disappointments. If you have expectations, be prepared to be disappointed, because most people will not, they won't add up to your expectations. They just won't. But if you lead by example, and now I get it, not all cop watchers and auditors and filmers, not everyone is going out there and being aggressive or getting on people's nerves. I get that. There's a lot of people who are very docile and sweet. For example, Blind Justice. He's very... I can't say that he's aggressive at all. He's very sweet, so is his wife. However, there are people that do go against the grain, and I don't think that that's actually helping. When I said earlier that we can't fight tyranny with tyranny, the definition of tyranny is to be cruel or oppressive with your rule or your government, as you're ruling or governing. We do not have to be cruel or oppressive to get our points across. We do not have to be violent. We do not have to be loud. We do not have to be obnoxious. There are other ways of going about things. I don't think that actually having these interactions and being rude is solving anything, because we don't like it whenever we're mean to each other. Yes, he's being like a 10-year-old right now. I agree with you.
Actually, I'm using the finger to block out the light, but it serves two purposes.
Just when you want to be heard, right? So, I suggest that we get past our differences, that we learn to get along regardless of our differences, whether we're dirty hippies or clean yuppies, or whether we have a job or whether we don't. That's not the important thing, right? The important thing is that we live in a country that is supposed to be free. Supposed to be free. And we would like our children to grow up in a free world. We would like for our children and our grandchildren to be able to walk down the street with a candy bar in their pocket and not get fucking shot because somebody thinks they have a gun.
That happened.
That has happened. That's why I bring that up. I want my kid to be able to, in her early 20s, go and get her hair cut and not like the way it was done, and be able to say something without going to jail. Voice your opinion, right? I would like for a group of people to not be able to just overpower my family members. And I see the only way of getting over that, the change, is going to have to be in talking to the people that are above them. Instead of stooping down to their level and fighting with these assholes who think they have all these powers, we go above them and talk to the people who pay them. And I'm not talking about internal affairs. I'm talking about the people who actually make the laws. Congressmen, whoever we have to, like the state attorneys. We have to go above and beyond what we've been doing. It gets some attention. It brings some awareness, yes, but it's not actually bringing about change. And a lot of people in this community have targets on their back, and they're going to jail, and they're getting beat up, and they're spending all kinds of money, a ridiculous amount of money, to get out of jail and to stay free. So I think there has to be another way. But I really think that, thank you, Safety Man, for joining us. I really think that we have to get past our difference, and we have to come together as a community. We have to sit down at a round table and discuss how we are going to fight this battle. But fighting amongst ourselves, that's not helping. Especially when a lot of it is words that we fight over with each other. We bicker back and forth over things people have said. What are we fighting for, guys? Freedom of speech, right? So let people say what they will, as long as they're not hurting you. So, I mean, I know I'm a sensitive person, and I have had to learn how to grow a thicker skin because of the things that people say. And a lot of it still hurts, especially when it comes from someone that you think cares about you, or that you expect to care about you. You don't expect them to be the ones saying hurtful things, but it happens. And sometimes we hurt the ones we love the most. So we have to get over the words that are used. amongst ourselves and start appreciating what I was going to say earlier. Instead of bashing what you hate, start promoting what you love. I love Monster. I like this kind. I'm not going to bash all the other ones because I don't like them, but I will tell you what I love about this one. It has the most B12 and B6 of all the Monsters. It has a wonderful flavor. I don't have to go bash the other ones to let you guys know that how much I love this one. Right? I don't have to go and talk shit about M&M's because I love Skittles. I just tell you why I like Skittles. So instead of bashing what you hate and trying to draw others in to bash what you hate, start promoting what you love. And that's what my channel is going to be about. Promoting what I love instead of bashing what I hate. Because I think, honestly, I believe that positive reinforcement is the best teacher. It really is. And I'm fixing to end this live stream, and if anyone has anything left to say, I'll give you 2 minutes. Otto? I know you got something to say. I know you do. You have something to say. He's dumbfounded. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've never really thought of myself much of a leader, but I've been told all my life that I'm going to be in some way, shape, or form. And sometimes things pour out of me and I don't know where they're coming from, other than my heart. I say what I feel and what I think, and sometimes that gets me in trouble. But all I know how to do is be honest. And I think that we should all practice that. Being conscious and aware of others and things around you is very important. Respecting each other's feelings, I believe, is very important. Because when you respect each other's feelings, you build a trust. And when you build that trust, people want to hear you. And your voice is so much louder when people like you. When people don't like you, no one wants to listen to you. And I think that's really important in this community. Stop fucking bickering amongst each other, being hateful, saying hateful things. Can we just talk about poop buckets again? We might talk about the poop buckets, but I think I'm done talking about shit today. Done talking shit. Alright guys, as always, one love, one goal, freedom. Peace out guys.